Hi everyone, we are back with another war video today, and we are going to be going against the Alliance LVT. This is obviously has a bunch of members that used to be in the Alliance for Loki, so we definitely want to win this war. There's a good amount of rivalry between the two. Not something I was involved in. I didn't play with anyone that's in an LVT, so it's not as big of a war for me as it is for other people in our Alliance. I am obviously a little behind with the videos as I was on vacation, so I was not uploading. But yeah, this first fight, we're going to be going up path 5 and taking this Spidey Supreme with Titania. Plan here, as you can see, we're building to our special 3, and we're going to knock him down once we get there. We're going to bait off this special one first. If we can get him to throw it. There we go. And now we're going to heavy to knock him down. Then throw our special 3. After playing through this, I don't know if this was the best option because a big part of the special 3 is all the debuffs applying and getting you a bunch of Furies. So it might have just been better to use my specials to knock them down or use my haymakers to knock them down and then just go into special 1s or 2s. So you're going to see me do that here. After that took a while, I decided, okay, we're just going to throw our specials to get their knockdowns. Then we'll try and hit some intercepts, go in there and try and end the fight. A special 1 here, and that's going to close it out. So nice and safe fight to start. And we are clearing this fight in the next 2 kind of late at night to clear people as I was in Europe and most of our alliances in the US. So next fight, we're going to be using our rank 3 Warlock versus Havok here. I believe this Havok is also rank 3, which we'll see in a second. It is rank 3. So yeah, requires kind of a more specific attacker. Obviously you want it to have armor up just to be safe. Havok's also a tactic defender, so if you can have a tactic attacker for this fight, that also makes sense. I haven't used Warlock in war in a very long time, so it was kind of interesting and exciting to use him since it's been a while. But with power back boost, and like I said, this is only a rank 3 Havok, this should go down pretty quick. I was kind of having some sticky controls here, as you'll see, so I get a couple parries off and I'm not knocking him down. That's because I kept getting worried I was going to be late with the heavy. So finally we get it off, even that one was slightly late. But as you can see, we're comboing in, trying to get to our special 2, obviously being careful of his heavy attacks. And we see the Fury is going to drop, so we're going to hold off a second. We also get a big lag spike. We get the knockdown, we'll dex into this special 2, take off a huge chunk of damage, and then one more dex into a special 2, and that is going to end the fight. So super quick fight for Warlock, and that's going to be his only one of the war. The next 3 fights are all going to be with Mr. Negative. Like I said, we're going to take this one at 9, then we'll take the next 2 next day all at once. I've taken this fight here a bunch of times. I've probably seen several videos on my channel if you've been watching with me taking this exact fight. I like to start with the Power Start 1. That was with the rank 4 Mr. Negative, and I'm kind of debating if that's really necessary, if I should be using something else now. As you see, we'll get to our light and convert it with our dark energy and kind of have plenty of time left from a gaining power perspective. But how I like to play this fight is I only do 4-hit combos and back off. Just makes it significantly less likely that you're going to get that heavy if you do a 5-hit combo from Chavez, and she loves to throw them. The other critical part that I like to make sure I'm paying attention to is the spacing on the map, as obviously Chavez's specials and her heavy take up quite a good amount of distance. So now we build up quite a bit. We're going to knock him down here. I don't know why I let her into my block and then evade counter instead of just evade countering since she had no bars of power. But we're going to throw this special off, and it's going to be plenty of damage to end the fight. I think only 2 ticks of his special 3 actually go off before she goes down. Yeah, so plenty of damage there. Nice and easy fight for Mr. Negative. Just going to take, have to use a couple potions just from taking some specials into block with her prowess built up pretty high. This next fight, we're also going to be going on Path 5 in Section 2. So we're going to be taking Man-Thing here. Mr. Negative versus Man-Thing, probably, in my opinion, one of his best matchups and probably one of the best counters to Man-Thing, since all the buffs that Man-Thing gives you, the postules I think is what they're called, you can just convert to light energy. So really it just helps him. Also, when Man-Thing tries to nullify, he takes some damage as well. So you're going to see here, we get the easy evade counters here, obviously, with Mr. Negative. So we're going to build up to probably 16 energy, I'm guessing. And then we'll make sure we evade counter into our special 2 so we can get as much of the degen tick damage as possible. So we'll evade counter here, throw our special 2. And with these 17 degen, he should go down very quickly. Yeah, we're going to throw a special 1, and that is going to be Man-Thing. So, nice, quick, simple Mr. Negative fight. And then our last fight is going to be against this Sasquatch. I believe it is a rank 5. Yeah, so it is a 6-star rank 5, 300k health. So this is not going to be a quick fight. With Mr. Negative, the optimal time to throw his special 3 against Sasquatch is when he is in Wrath. But I was pretty confident that one special 3, even if he was in Wrath, was not going to get the job done. So I go in just knowing we're going to need to throw 3 special 3s. Or 2 special 3s, sorry, not 3. 2 special 3s. So you can see we're going to evade counter there, convert a first 8 dark energy. We're not going to make sure we have 20, or at least the strategy isn't that we have to have 20 dark light energy. But if we can get up around 18, 20, that should be plenty. So first one here, we're at 17. We're going to throw this one off. His Wrath charges were pretty high, so this isn't going to do as much damage as if he was low or if he was in Wrath. But we take him down to 33% health, so we're in a very good spot. I did throw on Power Back Boost just to make it a little quicker when I go to my next special 3. And right about here, I believe he's going to enter Wrath soon. So we're at 8 light energy. Dark energy, I'm sorry. So we're going to evade counter again one more time. The good thing about Mr. Negative versus Sasquatch is that there's easy intercepts and openings that you can play around easily without having to deal with this unstoppable. But doing a good job managing his Wrath. Using our evade counter, we'll get evade one more special 1. Also want to make sure you're aware of spacing, as when you do Mr. Negative's evade counter, you do want them to be doing a medium attack at you for it to count as an intercept. So we hit the evade counter, we got the Fury, 20 dark energy, and this special 3 here is going to do plenty of damage to end the fight. And that is going to be the last fight of my war, so just 5 fights this time around. And we did end up losing this war, unfortunately, to LVT. They cleared with only 3 deaths, so really good clear for them. Or not just for them, but really good clear in general. And we had 6, which just not going to get it done against some of these top Masters Alliances. So good luck to them the rest of the season, and hopefully we can bounce back and get a win.